Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. The Reel Rant Reviewer back with you here for another rant review. Yes, you're looking at it here, Batman 2022, and I have a special guest for this rant review. He's got a special taste for this movie. It's featuring Big D. Big D, say hello. Yes.
Yes.
What's up, brother? How
What's
you
up,
been? How you been,
guys?
man? How you been?
I was doing all right until you mentioned the dirty word Batman to me, and then I started getting annoyed because I remembered how fucking shit the new one is.
Oh wow, I'm sorry. Yeah, I asked you to join me for this rant, thinking that just thinking that you would like to join me. But I'm sorry. Paul Dano did.
Oh
Paul's here.
yeah.
Paul's here. Hey,
Oh
Paul.
fuck, Paul
Or the
Dano.
Riddler. Or is he the Riddler? Which one is he,
Shit.
guys? Is he? This is such a fucking heap of shit. What kind of costume is this for a fucking $1 million,
Oh,
multi-million? Are you look at Colin Farrell. What the fuck?
what is he even doing
And
in
this
this film?
knockoff Holly Berry, guys.
Can
This
someone tell me
knockoff
why?
Holly Berry. Look at this knockoff Holly Berry. And
What? So he Kravitz.
I'm sorry. I'm just looking at pictures that are jokes. You know? This fucking movie's a
What's
joke.
the joke is the fact that Robert Pattinson is such a skinny little freak that he can't
Skinny.
even fit into a Batman costume. He can't even fill it out. He's supposed to be Bruce Wayne, for fuck's sake. All he's done is make Batman look like a fucking idiot.
Yeah, and you
Fucking
see,
Robert Pattinson. Go back to making vampire films, you bellend.
yeah, you do see the costume here. I don't fucking know. The thing that gets me about this movie, guys, is just it's so boring and dreadful. Like, and they try to make like it's dreadful to watch.
The first hour and a
Um,
half, you expect it to like ramp up a bit and
mm-hmm,
actually be entertaining.
that's
But there's just
exactly
nothing
right.
but Robert Pattinson's stupid,
They
squeaky
keep
voice.
and they keep going back to Mr. Pattinson meeting people on this factory rooftop and meeting Gordon and meeting Catwoman constantly. Like that's all he does, guys. And what the fuck, Big D? Like, the only action scene I can remember is the one with Farrell and Mr. Penguin and driving a car and all this shit. And you know,
What a
yeah,
boring fucking
yeah,
film.
exactly. See, and then
And then
Mr.
people are going to turn around and go, yeah, no, but it's the story and like
The story.
it's new age
What
fucking
story?
snowflake shit where everybody is just I don't know. Think they just make films like they used to anymore. Not Batman's anyway.
See, I'm not even, concerned with all that. They can throw that in there and all that. That's fine by me as long as you're making a good cinematic movie, a good Batman movie at that, even, fine, throw in what you want. But make me a Batman movie. Is this a Batman movie, guys?
Make me a fucking Batman for fuck's
Yeah,
sake.
make me a Batman. Exactly. This is a guy that's really depressed over something that we don't know why he's depressed. Like, I don't get why he's so fucking sad and dark. Like, why? Why is this Batman so sad and dark?
Fucking knows.
Who fucking knows? It's because Bella left him, guys. Okay? It's because Christian Stewart, left this man. And he's just that's what he thinks about when he does his role here in Batman in 2022. He goes back to 2013 or 2012 or whatever the fuck that movie is we're out. Right?
Batman Begins is better than that.
Batman Begins is better than Batman 22. Now, then make the statements then.
Dark
Big
Knight's
D.
better than that.
Dark
You know
Knight. Of
what I
course,
mean?
the Dark Knight
Dark
is
Knight Rises
shitting
is
on
better
this
than that
movie.
fucking
Dark
shit.
Knight Rises is better. Yes, I like
Even
Bane.
the cartoon, Batman Mask of the Fantasia,
It is
even
better.
that was better.
Look
than
at Paul
this heap
Dano.
of shit.
I want to address the Riddler, guys. Now, you got Jim Carrey in the past. You didn't learn from fucking the past. You didn't learn, did you, Batman? You didn't learn these
It's like
filmmakers.
every time they just pick random fucking actors that have nothing like.
And they just pay them millions. They're just like, listen, do this role. It's a well-known role. And you guess what, Paul Dano? You make $5 million. All you got to do is just be Paul Dano. You know what I mean? He wearing a mask.
Wrap some gaffer tape around your fucking head.
Yeah, you don't have to do shit, Mr. Dano. And he's like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I mean, he's like, what movie is it? He doesn't care what movie. They didn't even tell him what movie yet. He's just like, 5 million? Yes. What is it? And he's like, oh, it's the Riddler at that? Oh, fuck yeah. Hell yeah, I'll be famous off this in no time. But, Mr. Dano, you're still not famous. You're not famous enough, Mr. Dano. No one knows your fucking name.
Yeah.
Still don't. People don't know who I'm talking about. Yeah, guys, I'm talking about the fucking Riddler in this movie, Mr. Paul Dano. And they didn't pay him $5 million, guys. They paid him cheap. Okay, they paid Pattinson $20 million probably. I don't even look these numbers up. I'm just guesstimating because you can see. Fucking A, they're paying this man millions upon millions to take the Batman role. And does he do justice to it? No. No.
I mean, Predator's rated the same as this movie. What movie do you prefer? Predator 1987 or Batman 2022?
Predator 19, it's a no-brainer.
Obviously.
So, and they're rated the same, you're telling me, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Critics rated the
Pretty
same.
much. Close enough. 7.8 is Predator.
Well, the Reel Rant Reviewer is a critic. The Big D's a critic, and we're telling you, the audience, in all truthfulness, do not waste your fucking time or money watching this movie.
That says watch it because it's good.
Yeah.
Ask if someone says
what's good.
Ask them why it's good.
Exactly. Just give me a reason that it's good. Give me one scene.
Robert Pattinson playing Batman? Because that definitely wasn't.
That's definitely not it. Is it Colin Farrell dressed up as the Penguin for one scene? No, that's not it.
Is it because of the brilliant story?
No, that's not it. There's no story to follow, guys. I'm sorry to say. They try to put something there, but
is the Riddler.
Yeah, the Paul Dano guys really. Oh, that is the fucking. And it's a scene, guys, at the end of this movie. Spoilers ahead. Fuck you all. You know how we do. I don't give a shit. And you know, he's in the end with Batman here. Mr. Pattinson and Mr. Dano are having a conversation, and Mr. Dano was telling him why he did these murders or whatever the fuck he was doing this whole movie. And it's supposed to be like intriguing and like it's supposed to go back to the Dark Knight with like, you know, Heath Ledger and that Christian Bale kinetic thing in the interrogation room. But it fucking fails, bro. It fucking falls so flat and shit boring. You don't give a shit about what Paul Dano is saying. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, he's a fucking little bitch, and he should never have been put in a film.
Yes, see, and those are the correct words. He shouldn't have been put in the film.
The top comment on this, like on IMDb, says this was so good. The beginning, the narration, Bruce's voice, his accent, Gotham City, music and sounds. All of what was just mentioned then was what I hate about the movie.
Okay, I will.
So it was good. The beginning, shit. The narration, is down there. Bruce's voice, terrible. His accent,
okay, let's cover
terrible.
that. Let's cover that. Wait. Let's cover these things one piece by piece, real quick. So the voice, right?
Well,
you say no.
Yeah, the narration, Bruce's voice.
You say no to that. Bad.
It was all terrible. Yeah.
All right.
That's what made me hate it.
Well, I respectfully disagree with that. I thought it was okay. I thought it was passable. I thought his voice as Batman was passable. I didn't mind listening to some of what he had to say.
And realize that he doesn't even fit in his Batman costume.
Well, that's another story. Yeah, but okay. So we covered the voice, right? What was the next thing? What about cinematography? What about the movie cinematography? The look and the feel of this movie. Did you feel Gotham?
Yeah, like I said, it looked all right until I seen, you know, somebody wrapped in gaffer tape, just some tape wrapped around him, wearing like a plastic bag.
Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Yes. Thank you for saying it.
Fucking
Thank you.
$10 from Dollar General. Fuck off.
Thank you for saying this, Big D. This is why we have Big D here, guys, on the Reel Rant Reviewer as much as possible. That fucking opening scene with the bag over his head from Dollar General that Big D is describing is fucking terrible. I didn't know why it was happening. I didn't care. I didn't know who this person was, who both of them were. Didn't give a fuck, and they never explain it fully. And they don't give a fuck. You know? Yep. It was so cheap, and you got millions, guys. What do they do? Pocket this money? Do they pocket this money? These filmmakers? They got to.
I think it felt like they were doing it on a budget, and they just used some scenes from other films. And threw all the
you know what it was?
In shitty costumes.
You know what it was, Big D? It was Robert Pattinson paying him his salary that he wanted for this role. That's what killed this movie, because you're putting it all on Mr. Pattinson to perform and to provide you with the money back in his performance. You know, at the box office. You know what I'm saying? Well, they didn't do box office, right? They released this on HBO Max, or no, they did box office. I don't know what the fuck they did. They did it all wrong. We know that just by the movie itself and the self-called hype, you know, and credit to it. I didn't know.
I rate it like a 6.1.
Okay, now tell me why you rated a 6.1.
Because it's better than an average film.
Is it better than Batman Returns?
No. It's not better than any of the
Correct.
Any of them.
Anything. It's the worst on the list.
It should be at the very bottom of the pile.
I'd rather watch Batman Forever, dude, than this fucking movie. All right? 1993.
Fucking Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Ben Affleck.
And I don't even like Ben Affleck. And that's me saying I'd rather see him in the
And that's
Batman,
saying a lot.
You know what I mean?
And that's saying a lot. That's you being fair. You know, that's you being real. You know? being honest. So, and we're just being honest here, guys. You know, I did not enjoy this movie. I did not want to finish watching it. It was so fucking hard to get through. I don't know what this clock's in at, like 2 hours and 30 minutes. It felt like 3 hours straight. I mean, why the fuck would you make a movie this long? I don't know,
Who
man.
knows? Because it's so boring.
Don't know. Yeah, it's so
I just
boring.
don't get it.
You know,
I
and
honestly don't get it.
they got a face playing the Chief Gordon, guys. A face you've always seen in every fucking movie. You know, a character actor, we call him. That you see this guy in every movie. It's a person actor that you see in every fucking movie that gets paid a couple thousand to show up and play a role and play it
this
well.
Guy here,
but
says,
this guy, yeah, he's no.
Batman is not an action movie. It's a noir detective film. I agree, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's not even a good one. It's to just enjoy the dark,
right.
moisty mood this movie has. But
the moistiness of Paul Dano.
You can't fight fucking falling asleep through it because the story and characters are so goddamn boring and pathetic.
Guys,
it makes you want to smash your TV up with a fucking remote.
There was a scene also where Batman, there's a guy that's like got a bomb on him because the Riddler put a bomb on him, right? And okay, I will give it a little credit because the riddles that he was solving was cool. I like how Batman knew how to solve the riddles, but I forget what happened. See, this movie's so forgettable, guys, and so shit. So, but I think the guy ends up dying anyways, guys, because he panicked or some shit happens. But the scene is like, it's not well done because you're hearing the Riddler's voice. It's just stupid, you know? Like, I don't believe it.
You want to watch a film that's dark, right, and has like a good mood to it and stuff like that, and it's great acting, and you're not into action, don't watch Batman, watch Joker.
Watch Joker, yes. Watch Joker. We've got to review that. Yeah, we still got to.
That's really the best acting and like dark mood I've seen in a film. And then you've got something like Batman that comes out, which you expect to be a little bit like Joker, filmed in a similar sort of way.
Of course, you're expecting that because Joker made so much money.
You know, Joker is a drama.
Yeah, it's a drama.
You know what I mean? There's no action in Batman. Not what I'm expected to see. Anyway, it's
There's
Batman,
not.
for fuck's sake. What we saw in a comic. Whack, pow, bang, you know?
See what happened? Yeah.
Punched in the fucking face and fucking heads cut off.
There's nothing that, guys, like Big D is saying, he has a great point when saying that Joker, they try to pull a Joker here, guys, with Batman 2022. You know what I mean? They're like, okay, they're using that same formula, but putting it on Batman instead. And you don't even know, but they're doing it so horribly wrong and bad.
Well, yeah, they're not doing the individual character like the Joker, but my point is it's a similar dark movie, isn't it?
Right, a similar dark movie.
Yeah.
And they do it just not the right way because you just don't understand. Like, you got to have an understanding of why Mr. Batman here is the way he is. You know, like, but really, it's just confusing. And you don't want to be, I don't want to be confused. You know, I want to be clear cut on my Batman. Michael Keaton, Christian Bale, Ben Affleck. Yeah, it's clear-cut bollocks, guys. And if they dare make a sequel, which of course they will, Pattinson, I don't know. I don't fucking know.
If they do it again, that's it for me. I won't speak of it again. I won't, you know what I mean?
You know.
I actually quite like Batman until this happened.
Me too.
I didn't think I'd like Joker, but when I watched it, I thought it was brilliant. He's so creepy and stuff like that. Where was the guy, what? Was Riddler supposed to be creepy in the new Batman, was he? Because he wasn't.
No, he wasn't.
He looked like some idiot off TikTok.
TikTok.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. He sure did. Gyms. He looked like my next door neighbor or a kid next door neighbor I'd see doing the paper route. You know what I mean? And I just don't get it. I mean, you didn't learn from Jim Carrey from Batman Forever. You didn't learn. So that's why you took the Riddler out of the series completely. Am I not right? The Riddler does not show up. In any of the series until now, right? Till Batman Forever till now. Am I correct? So he's been out of the picture for 30 years, boys. And you bring him back. And you bring him back with Paul Dano and a fucking, like my man here says, in a Dollar General, a bag over his head? I'm just riddled. I'm riddled. You know what I'm saying? By this movie. I'm riddled by the direction of the movie. I'm riddled by the plot of the movie. I am riddled by the casting of the movie. I'm riddled by
why the fuck it got rated so high.
Well, who is this? IMDb you're reading from?
Yeah, it must have been people that were fucking. Oh yeah, that's where the ratings come from.
Okay, so
but it's not just that. I've read a lot of the ratings.
Is there a drop in this movie? Is there a drop rating in this movie at any point?
What do you mean?
Was this movie rated high? Is it on the rise or is it on the low on IMDb?
Well, it's gone down since
it was released. Of course.
it was an 8.3, and now it's to 7.9.
It will go down and down. It will go down, I believe, to 7.3 or 7 even at the end of it. It's all said and
I
done.
hope so.
It
Hopefully, it
will.
drops below that. I
And it
hope.
won't be remembered. It won't be talked about because it's not to this day. No one
Of course,
says,
it
hey,
won't be.
did you
Because
see the
nobody
new
wants to
Batman?
go to the cinema, sit there for 3 hours with a dark screen,
Three
with a guy wrapped
hours.
in fucking tape.
I couldn't even see what was happening.
He
You're
wrapped in
right. I
tape
could
that was
not
bought at
see.
the dollar store.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar General.
Yeah, I mean, the cinematography is just, it's horrible, honestly. Yeah, it is. I couldn't see anything. I couldn't. I couldn't tell you guys what happened in this movie. I wish I could, and I saw it. I fucking saw it. Believe it or not.
I'm
HBO
surprised
Max.
because it's so shit. You probably can't remember.
Yeah, it's so shite. You know what I mean? Let's just be real. Um, you know, Robert Pattinson. I want to give my real opinion as the Reel Rant Reviewer. I like him. Okay, guys, I do. Big D, I like him. I like him as an actor.
Who?
He's a Robert, Mr.
No, I don't.
Pattinson.
I've
I
never
do.
liked him.
I do.
Tell me another film that he's been good in.
Oh,
Where he played
remember me. I like him in that. I like him in. There's another movie where he drives around in a fucking limo. He's good in his roles. There's another movie. He does. He does these movie roles. I like his choices, but I obviously didn't like this choice. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I didn't like this choice. Not. I like him as an actor. I believe he can do extraordinary things. He was in the new Tenet as well. So, he can do things, but he's
I
not
like
Batman.
Christian Bale as Batman as well.
Well, yeah, he's one of my favorites next to Michael Keaton. It is definitely
You got to have
Christian Bale and
Keaton, haven't
Keaton.
we?
I love Keaton. I grew up on Keaton, so it's hard to beat him. But you know, Pattinson doesn't hold a candle to any of these fucking guys. It's a shame.
Just in my opinion, he should never have been made a Batman for this film. There's so many other people that I think would have filled the role, rather than that fucking idiot.
Go. Let's name one. Let's name one. Let's name one.
I don't know, Tom Hardy.
Oh wow, putting Tom Hardy as a Batman would have been.
Why not?
He's too short. Way too short.
Yeah,
way
no,
too
but
stocky.
things can do with that with film, but he's stocky though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's stocky, but it's not. Yes.
Yeah, but they
I
made
could
him
see
look
it.
tall in Bronson. Remember in Bronson?
Oh, Bronson's a beautiful movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they made him look tall in it. So all the film was like a lot of the
Yeah.
shots are taken like lower than they should.
Lower, because to me he looks like a beast. Because he is a beast in that movie.
Yeah,
Real
I mean,
person.
fucking hell, Christian
Real person.
Bale again for fuck's sake.
Yeah,
what
get
I mean?
Christian Bale. Why couldn't he come back for this? I don't know, guys.
I don't know. Maybe they didn't offer him enough money, which is
It wasn't.
likely,
It couldn't have been the
because
money.
They probably didn't pay any actors for that.
Nah,
film,
couldn't have been the money.
Couldn't have.
Couldn't have been the money.
I've seen better acting in drama school when I was at school.
Yeah, oh, shit. Wow, that's a Real Rant Review, baby. Holy shit, we're getting real with it, aren't we? I just say Paul
I'd
Dano.
have to have a think, but there's, you know what I mean? There's definitely people
Listen to
that
me.
could have filled that role.
Listen, yeah, we'll talk about Batman is one thing, but when you have now, listen, guys. Also, we talked about Mr. Dano, but let's talk about the Penguin role. What they did with this movie is they hyped it so fucking much with the Penguin role. For me, at least, this is my perspective. Before they released this movie, all I could heard about was with Colin Farrell as the Penguin and shit. The Penguin's gonna be in this movie. He's gonna be in this movie, guys. When I saw the movie, the Penguin was barely in this fucking movie, okay? And it looked like a joke. Like it's a fucking joke. Now that I look at it, guys, it's a joke. I was just happy to see Colin Farrell in a Batman movie. You know what I'm saying? But it was shitty makeup, like Big D says, effects, and he barely shows up, guys. And he ends up turning out being a good guy or something. It's stupid. The Batman Returns Penguin shits on this fucking Penguin. He shits on him. He takes a penguin-sized dump on this fucking Colin Farrell $1 million actor. Danny DeVito's Batman Returns Penguin. You get him to come back to fill this fucking role at the age of 70 years old, and you pay him $10,000 fucking dollars, and you fucking tell him, and you do CGI on his fucking face or whatever you got to do. You do it. You don't get Colin Farrell and pay him $20 million, $10 million, $5 million, $100,000 and put makeup effects on his fucking face.
They didn't pay him anything. They said to him,
I gotta stop. I gotta breathe.
He said, that's not enough. And he said, we're going to cover you in makeup anyway. And he goes, right, well, you know what I mean? Fuck it.
Fuck
My
it.
face ain't going to be in it. You haven't got to pay me as much.
And this,
What
you
the
making,
fuck's he even doing in this movie? I don't
yeah,
want to
what's
look
he
at the
doing in this
cast to
movie?
see Colin Farrell.
You're making
I
this
like
poor
Colin
man.
Farrell, but I
I
don't
love
believe he
Colin
should be in the
Farrell.
film.
I love Colin Farrell. You try to fuck his career with this fucking movie. Whoever his agent is at this time, how dare you? You get rid of him, Colin. You listening, Mr. Farrell? Fire your fucking agent right now. Before your career ends up in the shitter like fucking Bruce Willis and you're on DVDs every other week. Stop it. You stop it. I loved
It's
you,
a heap
Colin.
of
I
shit.
fucking love you. And I hated you in this movie. How dare you do this movie for the money? Or the eight. I don't know what happened. You know what happened. We all know what the fuck happened. As soon as someone says Batman, you throw a script at them. You know it. They're taking it. Fuck out of here.
It was a heap of shit.
Heap of shit.
It
Crock of
annoys me that
shit.
all these like fucking
Hype.
high-end people that are giving it so much praise, they have no idea about films.
Well, read a positive review on this
I
fucking
watch about
movie.
3 films a day.
Go ahead, read a positive review on this movie, and we will see if we can agree on that review. Go ahead.
All right, let's have a look.
Let's see if we can agree with what they're saying. And I'll be truthful. I'll be fucking truthful. That's what we do here.
This guy give it a 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Go ahead.
It's not really a... Hold on. He's not really said a lot. He's just give it a 10 out of 10 without saying anything.
Okay, next
He just
one.
says it's not an action movie. Blah, blah, blah. If you enjoyed movies like Zodiac, they were all good films. I don't know why.
Zodiac. You cannot compare this film to Zodiac.
If you enjoyed movies like Zodiac and Seven, I'm sure you would love it and go to the theater immediately.
Wow.
Is he joking?
Joking. 7. Guys, 7 and Zodiac. Listen to me.
Oh, fucking idiot.
I can't even. We got to go past that. That's the propaganda. That was put there by the makers of the film or propaganda subjects, boys. That's not real. That's not fucking real comment. That's not a real comment from the heart. Give me a real one. That's a fake manufactured comment. And we all know that happens.
I'm trying to find one.
We all know that's real. That's a real thing, guys. So, fuck off. The Reel Rant Reviewer will tell you the truth. That's a real thing. You know what I mean? Watch out for those fake comments, those fake reviews.
129,000 people rated it 10.
Wow. It's a lot.
145,000 rated it an 8.
Yeah.
People that rate 39,000 voted it 6, which is what I would say 6.1.
So you're part of the 30,000. Now you'd be 30,001.
Yeah, I just logged in to rate it as well.
Yeah, nicely done.
I didn't rate it that. I rated it even lower.
We're just
at 5.
Looking at Pattinson's beautiful
just to
face.
Try to bring the fucking average down.
Yeah, we're just, you know.
Heap of shit.
This movie made a lot of money, right? Can you please read me the figure of the budgets and how much this box office snagged on this fucking movie? I'm not even talking digital sales or anything. Just give me the fucking figures on this.
What?
On this fucking movie.
What do you reckon?
The budget. Go to Wikipedia. Give me that budget in that fucking box office.
770.8 million.
It made?
So, just
Yeah.
So,
almost $1 billion.
Not far off $1 billion.
Yeah, and how much did it take to make?
I don't know how much they went.
The budget. Give me the budget right there above the box office. What's the budget on that?
Hold on, just looking.
It's got to be like 10, 15 million. 20 maybe. Because you're paying Rob at least 10. You know you.
More than that.
Nah, I'd say 20, 20.5. I'm not even looking at it. Don't give a fuck. I want you to see. I want to see if my guess is right. My feeling is right here about Mr. Pattinson getting 10 million for this role.
The budget was 185 to
Holy
200
shit.
million.
Holy shit. He's getting a lot more than 10.
770 million.
Yeah, guys, just on the name of Batman alone. Just on the Batman name.
Yeah, that's all.
That's all that the money came from. They would have made a lot more. We know that if they'd done things right. Or done things.
It's a fucking shit movie. I honestly don't think that people should go out and see it, even if you love Batman, because there's nothing that you will take away from that film. You know what I mean? There is nothing there.
And Big D's right, guys. If I could say he was wrong, I would tell him right now. I would call him on his shit if he was talking bullshit. But he's right. I can't There's nothing to take away
And
from
you
this
love
film.
Batman, don't you?
And I
I
do
quite
love
like him.
Batman. I
You
fucking
know,
love
I
Batman.
do like Batman, but I'm not obsessed with like the
Me,
superhero scene, you know. But I
me
do
neither,
like a
but
good Batman film.
me too. I love Batman. Grew up
But
on,
unfortunately, they've just fucking ruined it, and now everybody's going to love it, and they're going to go, "Oh, we need to do the same thing for the next one," and then either put Robert Pattinson in it again, or fucking disgrace Colin Farrell by trying to get him in it again.
yeah, that was a disgrace.
I'm hoping that you never do it again once he realizes how shit the film is.
Yeah, I want to also discuss John Turturro. Okay, now, I like him as an actor. I do. He's in a lot of movies and shit. A lot of comedies. But he tries to. He's old now, so he comes back, right, guys? And they put him in this gangster role, and they try to put him in a twist at the end with Batman, with Mr. Pattinson. See, um, it's really fucking stupid. Okay. And I don't believe John Turturro as this killer gangster. I
He's
don't.
in A Few Good Men as well, isn't he, John Stewart?
Negative. John
Oh.
Turturro's not in A Few Good Men. Think of another movie.
He's the guy that's in Mr. Deeds, isn't he? I'm very
Yes, yes,
spooky.
that's him. And then anger management.
Yeah, he's in A Few Good
Yeah.
Men.
No, John
What's the
Turturro.
film? What's
No,
the film when they all escape from prison, or they all escape
like with George Clooney or some shit.
yeah.
Yeah, the boy. Where art thou, brother? Where art thou?
Oh right, he's
Yeah,
not in
yeah,
that.
right. Yeah, he might be in that. I haven't
Oh yeah, I
seen
think
that
he
fully.
is. Yeah, I just got the
Probably is,
films
but
mixed up.
he's in a lot of movies, guys. But this casting of him as a gangster here, I just don't believe him as a gangster. I know it's John Turturro, funny guy, ha ha ha. Like he doesn't scare me. Like who the fuck? Like and
Yeah,
Batman's scared of him. The Gotham's scared of him. Batman's scared of this guy. I mean, the chick's scared of this guy. I I don't know. I'm just done. You know? I don't get it. I don't get it, guys. Don't get what they were trying to do. You know? But I think we ranted a lot. But I mean, if I can keep going because I love to. This is what I do. We rant reviews. So Big D, what do you have? Any more thoughts on this fucking piece of shit? Yes or no?
not really. Just it's that I just hated it. Like when my mate went to go see it, he went to go see it at the cinema, and I watched it at home at the same time. So I was like, well, I'm not just gonna go to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not when I got it at home. So I watched it, and I was just extremely disappointed. I think I got to like 2 hours 20 minutes in, and I just couldn't hack it anymore.
See,
You know,
I'm gonna.
I just skipped through the scenes to see if I could
Yep.
find just somebody getting punched in the face or something good happening, just
Uh,
some sort of action to keep me interested. Because I'm so used to watching Batman films with just really good cinematic action scenes and Batman soaring through the sky, all that shit. But
See,
nothing.
here's the thing. When you just brought up a good point, I wanted to bring on that they shove, like you said, you in the comfort of your own home. No matter what nowadays they put out streaming, guys, it's always going to be in the comfort of your own home, or for a little bit of money, or for free, and they'll shove it down your fucking throat,
If
no matter
somebody
what.
says, "Oh, you probably would have enjoyed it if you went to the cinema," I wouldn't,
No,
because
you
then I'd be
wouldn't.
like, not only have I paid for
You'd be
it, I
highly
still don't like
disappointed.
it. What, the
Yeah.
music's louder and it's a bigger screen? It doesn't
No,
make the film
doesn't.
better. What makes the film better is the dialogue, the plot, the
Is it a good
actors.
film? It's just a straight up good film. Some effort into the film makes a good film. But oh man, like they just shove it down your throat, guys, and you're supposed to just buy it and like it and think it's hip. There's nothing hip. There's nothing hip about this. McDonald's or Burger King, did they pick this
It
movie up?
annoys me that they've
They
gone, oh
did, I
yeah,
think.
it's like this
Ah,
noir feel, this dark noir feel. Yeah,
oh,
mate, yeah, it's so
fuck.
deep, the feeling. Oh, shut the fuck up. We all just want to watch a Batman movie, a fucking Batman movie. Do you think kids watched that movie and enjoyed it? It's a
No.
PG-13 for a reason, so kids can watch it. Kids like Batman.
And it still made almost $1
Do
billion.
parents want to take their kids to watch that heap of shit?
It made $1
Yeah,
billion
yeah.
almost.
The enemy wasn't that scary. Wrapped in some tape from Dollar General.
We're looking at
But
it now.
the point
Yeah.
is, kids would have fallen asleep in that fucking film. It's 3 hours long, for fuck's sake.
If I would never take my children to see this.
Of course you wouldn't. It's a load of shit.
Holy shit, guys. I would have asked for my money back immediately. It took my
I
kids
would have
out of
gone
there.
out to the desk and go, sorry, this is a joke. Because
Yeah.
Robert Pattinson's playing
Yeah.
Batman.
Exactly. You're right.
And I'm pretty sure he was in Twilight.
Yeah, exactly right. You would think you were at the wrong movie, guys. You know, you say this is not a Batman movie. You know, is this like the Big D saying? Is this a joke? You know, I'm at the wrong cinema here. It should be at number 7, right? This is number 6. You know,
Seriously, I'll be happy with it if they bring the rating down.
you know,
I
at least.
just don't get it. I want someone to sit me down and explain to me why they think it's a 10 out of 10 film and why they would recommend it to people.
Well, you know
Because
why.
I know the only person that you can recommend this to, the only type of person that you could recommend this to has narcolepsy or some sort of sleep disorder. You know, because that's the only thing you can do.
Yeah,
In
it's
this
a
movie,
good movie to
fall to
Yeah.
sleep. And if you can't, then offer it to someone that's got insomnia so they can actually sleep at night. Because this movie was fucking shit.
You know, and there's no, for me, this is just me personally talking. I'm not talking for Big D. I'm talking for myself. It's hard for me to have a foot to stand on or a leg to stand on when I speak about this movie and say negative things because it almost made 1 billion. You know, so you know, come at me. You know, I mean, yeah, exactly. I see the numbers, but numbers don't speak words. Numbers don't speak. They speak volumes, but they don't tell the whole side of something. They don't tell
If
the
there wasn't
truth.
so much hype about it, if there wasn't
Yeah,
so much hype and like
hype was hard, man. They were hitting it
all
hard.
this, then
They were
I don't
hard with the
know.
marketing, with the right. I believe they were pretty rough with this movie. I remember seeing it all over. Robert Pattinson, right? Robert Pattinson's Batman. Yep, yep, yep.
If they didn't advertise that, I would have been more inclined to watch it.
Ah,
But
maybe. Yeah. See, that's a good point, marketing
I
wise.
just hate Robert Patterson. I don't like him as an actor, and even if I did like him as an actor, he didn't play Batman properly. He
Well, yeah.
didn't.
Let's just stick on that, right? I mean,
Even if his voice is right, let's say his voice is fine. You
Yeah.
like his voice in this anyway, but
I think it's
let's
okay.
say that's fine. I
Yeah.
still look at him and think, you know, you're just a skinny little rat in a Batman suit. You know what I mean? I can't take that picture of him in
Yeah,
Twilight out my
because the
head.
thing is, I believe the thing is that's why you think that is because the movie, the writing of the movie, the directing of the movie makes us think that. That's it's its failure. It's the director's failure here, not Mr. Pattinson's. I believe that he's doing the best he can with what he has, what he's
Yeah, he
given to
probably is doing
do.
the best he can, but he can't. He
So the
can't
director
fit.
is telling him, you know, directing him on how to act in this movie as Batman. He, you know, I'm sure Mr. Pattinson probably had some ideas or improvisational scenes that weren't in the movie because this director, whoever wanted this movie, like you said, to go like Joker style, fucking cut it and edited it the way it wanted and made it that way that we see the final product. And so it could have been made maybe a different movie if it would have been edited differently. Let's say, for example, you know, giving Mr. Pattinson, like you said, more action scenes or more shit to do, you know, or giving Mr. Farrell more shit to do or being more vicious, him being the center point of attention, you know. So directing is a failure here, guys. Don't know who directed this movie, and I don't fucking care. I don't care.
Still should have put someone like fucking Tom Hardy in his position.
You know, but that's
They're
what
the
we.
same height as well. He's the same height as
All
Robert
right,
Patterson.
but I'm saying is that you know it doesn't for me. The Batman thing wouldn't
Anyone.
really matter as much if it wasn't for the director, you know, because what he's telling Batman to do, the actor to do as Batman, that's where you're fucked. Doesn't matter who plays this character, guys, because he's still a man in a fucking mask, you know. So you don't see the person, so it don't fucking matter. It really doesn't matter who's playing the Batman. You have to have somebody direct the Batman correctly, or he will not become Batman. He will not be it, and this is where the movie fails. The
Yeah, I mean,
director fails.
like you mentioned, the director, right?
Right.
What other good films has fucking he done? What has
I
Matt
don't know the
Reeves done?
director. I don't know the
Matt
director of this
Reeves,
film.
he done Let Me In.
Matt Reeves. Don't even
He
fucking
done
know him.
Let Me In.
And you're giving him a Batman? And you're giving him a Batman. And you give him a Batman. And you give him all the Planet of the Apes with Mark Wahlberg. With fucking Wahlberg.
Exactly.
Right? You give him a Batman. You give him $180 million
Don't
budget.
let somebody who's used to making Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, man. Shithole movies.
Do you know why? Do you know why Robert Patterson's in it?
Why?
Because he directed the film Let Me In, so he's already into vampires. Guaranteed that's why.
Oh,
So he
wow.
thought, oh, yeah, let's get Robert Patterson.
Oh, yeah, right.
He's
Exactly.
probably worked with him before, you know?
There could be a connection. There's always a connection in Hollywood, you know? For sure.
Let's.
Oh, man.
Get Spielberg or something.
Spielberg.
Just get anyone on it but
Yeah.
him.
You know,
Fucking hell.
this
Matt
movie
Reeves.
Matt Reeves tries to direct this movie like David Fincher or some shit, and it doesn't work. It just doesn't work with Batman. It works for Joker because that's the character, and you can direct the Joker in that way, but you cannot direct Batman in the Joker style way that Mr.
No, obviously not.
Reeves is trying to do. Yeah, you see here it does not
But
work.
if they did do that, it would have turned out a better film. If they'd have focused it on Batman about his life and him coping with everything, it
Yeah,
would have been a way better film.
explained it to us more why he's so fucking
More in the
sad.
way of a film like The Joker, then I
Right.
think I would have enjoyed
Why
it more.
is
But
why
don't
is
make it a
Mr.
dark
Pattinson on the
film, an
brink?
original Batman film, because it's not meant to be that, is it? It was never meant to be that sort of noir, shitty film. It was always meant to be action. It was always meant to be like that. People say this is gritty. There's nothing gritty about the Batman, and it's PG-13. You can't even put grit in there. It's
Well,
just,
see, when they refer to grit, what are they referring to? Cinematography, right?
yeah, like dark and
Yeah,
gritty,
yeah,
like
gritty,
real
gritty.
life stuff. Yeah,
Gotham
yeah.
is good. Gotham, I can even feel Gotham in this movie, guys.
That's what
Tim
people rant
Burton's
about in
Gotham is
this.
so much better in '93 and '92. Tim Burton's Gotham is so much fucking more lifelike and better. I want to be in his world compared to this shit. I mean, this is terrible. Christian Bale's world is way better too, guys. I mean, this is fucking. I don't know what world they're living in here. This is not a real world. It's not a real city. You know what I'm saying? And John Turturro, I mean, fuck you, dude. You
Paul
don't scare
fucking
me.
Dano.
Yeah, Paul Dano. I mean, I was waiting for Hugh Jackman to come in and just start beating him up and telling him where the bomb was, But Hugh Jackman doesn't do that. Of course, we have Mr. Pattinson who just talks to him. That's all. Just talks to him. Doesn't threaten him. Doesn't beat him up. Doesn't touch him. Fuck that, man. Mr. Dano. Fucking, how does this guy get in Hollywood? How? Did he play a dead body, guys, in a movie opposite Harry Potter? I mean, didn't he just play a dead body and get paid to not say a word, but just to lay down and be dragged around by Daniel Radcliffe? Guys, Paul Dano for you, right there. That's him playing the Riddler. So, Big D, I think you have any more thoughts on this shit? I mean, I'm sorry, I'm keep ranting on about it. I don't know if you're tired of it. But
Batman is in a fantastic film. This movie really explores Batman in a very different way. Robert Pattinson does a phenomenal job as the Caped Crusader. It's utter bollocks. That's some little kid that's wrote that, though.
Reading the review, yes?
Matt Reeves says that Ben Affleck's unmade Batman. What?
I always hold to it, though. Like I said, it's always going to be how you. It's just like the comic books where Batman came from originally, guys. It's how you tell the story. It's how you tell Batman. It's how you show Batman. It's all that shit. It's not who plays this motherfucker, because he's just a guy behind a fucking mask. So at the end of the day, it don't fucking matter. It's like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. It doesn't matter who fucking plays him. You know what I mean? It matters how he plays him or why. How you direct him to play him. It's very important.
Yeah.
Very, very important thing. You can destroy a film, by not knowing how to direct something, even the littlest thing, But this is the biggest thing, Matt Reeves, and you just blow it. You fucking blow it. I think Robert was like, Mr. Pattinson probably had another direction he wanted to go with Batman, but he's not running the movie, guys. He's not running the show. Mr. Reeves is in the studio. You know what I'm saying? We don't pay for these movies, do we? Yes, we do, guys. We do. We paid.
Of course we fucking
Yeah,
pay
of course.
for it.
It's a revolving fucking door.
We're paying for it even if we don't go to the cinema.
Exactly. We're paying for it in many ways. So take this to heart. I love this franchise, and you're gonna just spit in my face once again. Happy, joy to you. You made a lot of money. Mr. Pattinson made a lot of money, and he will not be back for a sequel.
Matt Reeves has really lucked out on this. He really has lucked out.
Oh, yeah. Let Me In,
he directed Let Me In. I like that. And I prefer the original, yeah, but Let Me In is a good film.
I do love Let Me In. I do love it.
I know, and Matt Reeves
I love the cinematography.
That,
I love it.
I mean, he also directed Cloverfield, and that wasn't exactly fucking amazing, was it?
No, it wasn't. And Cloverfield was what, that POV?
I just think he lucked out, and that he never should have got the position to direct this film.
Well, I think personally that most of that money was pocketed by the director, no doubt about it. He cut himself a nice little chunk, regardless. So it doesn't matter. He could do a shit job or a good job or a great job or a horrible job. He's still getting paid the same amount of money.
Yep, that's
Yep.
what annoys me.
That's what annoys me. He's still living in his mansion, guys, and making money off this movie to this day. He will make it until he dies. And his family will make it, and his kids will make it. And so that's the problem here. And that's our money. See, that's our
Like,
money.
good. I want to meet his kid. I'll be like,
It's
oh, did your
ours.
dad direct the Batman?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, and I go, yeah, it was shit.
Well, leave a review in IMDb.
I'll tell you how to make the Batman good. Have it remade, not by fucking Matt Reeves. Change the Batman to an actor that can act. Don't put Colin Farrell in it, not because he's shit, because he doesn't belong there. And change the Riddler, because that was just a fucking joke. A Dollar General joke. Yeah, just get rid of it. Or just remove it from all shelves.
Yeah, I agree. This shouldn't be part of any kind of trilogy, or they shouldn't go on with it. They should stop it. They need to stop it. People need to stop it. And I'm not saying stop Robert Pattinson. I gave my opinion. Big D did it already. We don't have to rehash the shit. But what I'm saying is stop it. Stop going in that direction with Batman. Go back. Turn around. Save yourself.
Just don't watch it.
Yeah, don't watch this movie. I don't recommend watching
just
it.
read like the plot and stuff, because that's
Or just listen to this.
The plot's more exciting than the actual film. So.
Or listen to us. Describe this stupid shit. Which we just did, right? Pretty much
leave
did.
a comment down below if you disagree and you actually love this film, and if you do, tell us why you love it.
Yeah, tell me why you love it, man, because I would love to know. Sway me, man. I'm up for it. I'm an open-minded.
We'll reply to all the comments. So.
Oh yeah, we always
if you
do.
think differently, leave a comment, and then we'll look at your point, because I'm confused on why people actually like it.
Yeah, me too as well. I want to see what they really got out of it, like you said, and what they pulled out of it, and what they remember about this movie. I want to know a scene.
I remember falling asleep.
I remember falling asleep. You remember falling asleep? That's terrible.
I'd rather watch Rosemary's Baby over and over again.
Wow, that's saying something too, because that Roman Polanski fucking film, Rosemary's Baby, is a fucking.
They should have got Roman Polanski to direct the Batman.
Wow, that's crazy. Wow, oh boy, he's too busy hiding in Sweden, I think. But let's
he's still
wrap.
Alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. I'm pretty sure. So let's wrap this rant up here, Big D. Thank you for joining us once again for this Batman fucking massive rant review, right?
No worries. You know what I mean? I needed to vent on myself on this fucking movie.
Yes, it felt good. It felt great. It felt better than Batman. I feel better than Batman now.
Oh yeah,
I feel like
I had
Superman.
more entertainment about talking shit about than I did watching it. So
hell yeah,
take
guys.
From that, what you will.
Thank you, Robert Pattinson and Batman and Matt Reeves. All right, Big D, we love you. We love everybody else. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you real soon. Peace out.